Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's that time of year again. It's time for me to announce the April Showers Mayflowers Tag Flip Swap. This will be the third annual Tag Flip Swap I have hosted. And here's the particulars in front of me. I'll go through this in detail. The theme, of course, is April Showers Mayflowers. This year, it's all about the paper. And I'll explain that. You'll be able to tell because I don't want any extras. This will be due to me by May 30th. And that, I believe, is a Saturday. Plenty of time to start creating. We've got 2.5 months. I think I am going to try to participate in this swap also to challenge myself. This will be make one and receive one. This is open to anyone who wants to join as long as you follow the requirements of the swap. I do not want a hostess gift. Please don't send me any hostess gifts. If you want to send me a handmade card to include your return shipping, that is fine. It should be the same amount that it costs you to send your swap out to me. If you don't want to include it in your swap, you can send it to me via PayPal, and I will be updating the chat group on Instagram that's already in existence from last year. If you do not want to be included in the group chat, you want to remove yourself from that group chat. I don't know if there's a way to do that. If you can't figure that out, send me a direct message and I will remove you from the chat group. Please, no hostess gifts. You do not need to make a separate tag flip for me. I just want to be able to get into your package so I can share all of your beautiful work in videos. The main thing is to follow a tutorial. Make a handmade tote which will house your tag flip. This tote was inspired by a couple of people. Susan Tooney sent me a tag flip swap. This is from 2 years ago. I'll show you the tag flip itself. I asked her if she had a tutorial for making this tote, and she said that she watched a video that Bethany, your Crafty BFF, did, and she changed a few things. So I just took the measurements and made my little tote using this as my guideline. I have a video that I'm getting ready to post on YouTube. I have to edit it a little bit and it'll go up. I want to get this up first, so if anybody wants to get started on it, let me just give you the measurements. Here is my sample that I made, and the tote itself, if you want to get started, it's 5 inches wide and 3 inches deep, and the height of it is 4 inches. If you're going to make your own design, just fall within those measurements so that we're not getting anything too massive. I would like your box to house your tote carefully and gently, but not be oversized. This is what your tote will look like. I will show you in a moment Susan's tag flip, so you'll get an idea of what kind of tags I'm looking for. Or your tote should be decorated and embellished with a spring floral theme. I'll show you the outside of her tote here, and you'll kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm looking for 5 decorated tags. They should have 4 or more layers on them, and again, I'll get into those details. Use lots of floral, handmade flowers. You can use store-bought flowers too if you want. Lacy trim, butterflies, gardening themes, lots of jimmies, diamond dots, flatback pearls, layered die cuts. You should not include any removable items or gifty things on your tag flip. We're not looking for gifty things for this tag flip. If you want to put anything in between your decorated tags, it should be something handmade and part of the tag flip, like a little dangle or a paper tassel or a little tag. That's perfectly fine. That's optional, but it should be handmade and decorative to be part of your tag flip. On the front of your tag flip, I would like a tassel trim sample, and you can just attach that right on the ring of the tag flip. If you want to include a dangle also, it should be small and dainty. Let me show you, for example, is a very small little dainty bead dangle on here. Just small and dainty. Nothing overpowering. We don't want any chunky monkeys on this tag flip. Also included in your tote, a floral themed ATC with your information on the back. In your tote, I'd also like a package of handmade layered flowers, a minimum of 6. They should be layered, and the center is decorated with jammies, flatbacks, whatever you want. If you want to use the little metal centers with gems in them, no cabochons. These should be packaged nicely with a bag topper that matches your collection you're using, and they should be in your tote. And another item that should be in your tote is a package of minimum of 4 handmade butterflies, packaged nicely with a bag topper to fit in your tote. They should have at least 2 layers plus the body decorated with gems, diamond dots, flatbacks, etc. Please no cabochons. I don't know if I've spelled that right. I will be sharing all of the swaps in YouTube videos on my channel as they come in. Also, I'm asking that you please post photos of your return swap if you don't do YouTube videos on Instagram, or do a video either on Instagram or YouTube to thank your swap partner. I think that's all the details. If you want to be included in the group chat and you're not already in the group, you can DM me on Instagram at Jules465 and I'll add you to the chat. Let me just show you, this is the tote that Sue made. You'll see it's just all layered. There's handmade flowers on the front. There's a butterfly peeking out. There's trim on here, and she's got gold back here. There's this really pretty silky bow tucked in here, and there's a little banner, and she's got some yarn on there, and she's added trim. It's just so pretty. I just love it. I would like to see everybody really decorate their tote like this. She's got her handle on here with brads. I'll show you all the details for how to put this together. Super easy. It just takes one 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper. I recommend double-sided so you have a pretty pattern showing on the inside. Echo Park, Cardabella has some really pretty paper collections. This, I believe, is Cardabella. Just pull out her tag flip here so I can show you what I mean by layering. This is her little trim sample. She just simply tied it right on there. Sometimes people will wrap it around and tie a bow or something. Just a simple trim sample that looks really nice with her tag flip, and it's not overpowering in the size of it. For the layering, this has several layers on it. It's got a layer of trim on top of the base tag. Then she's got this round die cut here. Then she's got a tool bow. That's another layer. And then there's 2 layers of this butterfly. So that, to me, is 4 layers. Let me find, this one's also got multi-layers. She made a sequins mix with this one, but that's not required. Just like she's got trim on top, some clear dewdrops there, a layer of tulle, some flowers on top of that. This is on top of that, and then she's got jimmies and nail art there. So several layers on there, and it's just so pretty. This one also, she's got some trim down here, buttons, and then she added sequins on top. There's a flower, and she's got that layered up really pretty. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. To give you an example, my ruler is always backwards. This is measuring about 4 inches long by 3 inches wide. So your tag flip should probably be at least 3 by 4. You don't want to make it too big, that it's not going to fit in here, but you do have some room to make it larger if you want to. If you don't have a fancy die to make tags, you can cut them out from scratch, and that's easy to do. So she just used all her different pattern paper from the collection and made her tags and just started embellishing them. Try to have fun with it. I want it to be about spring, flowers, butterflies, all the things, birds, whatever you want to put in your tag flip. Here is her pack of her flowers. She added this bag topper, and this makes a really nice presentation for the flowers. And everything fits down in here really nice. If you wouldn't mind, either on the back or if you decorate it, put your maker's mark on the bottom of your tote also. A sticker, or sign it or something with your social media handle on there. Okay, I think that's all the details. Like I mentioned, I will get the Instagram chat updated for the new year. Also, if you have been in one of my recent swaps, my address is the same, but I will be posting it in the group chat at some point. So if you need that, I will be posting that. All right, I can't wait to see what everybody makes. I look forward to getting past all the snow we got still going on the 17th of March. It's just, I'm done with it. All right, everyone, thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.